record on this for Sara's read. All right. Ooh, okay. We're going to the tarot of the unfolding path for you. So here we go for Sara for the year ahead. Hey there, Anne-Marie. Good to see you. All right. Sara, year ahead. Let's see what's going on. Wow, that one wants to hop right out. Ho, 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 ho. Bad to the bone, baby. Queen of Swords is in the house. Let's see what else she wants to say. Ooh, okay, okay. Queen of Swords and Two of Wands. All right. Making some choices here. This is how you're partnering. This is something also very, very interesting for you. This is a partner that is different from you. Okay. This is instantly throwing me to Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups. What great friends they make. How well they work together. How well they honor each other. One is logic, 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 and one is super emotional, emotional. But they suit each other. They blend together. They feather together very much. I'm thinking, why am I getting furniture making and dovetail drawers? That's what I'm getting. They dovetail really good together. This is what's going on. This is somebody that's partnering and planning with you, working ahead with you. And this is also a part of yourself that you can see growing, that you can see moving forward. So let's see what's going on here. This is big. All right, Tarot of the Unfolding Path, Sara. Queen of Swords is the energy you're going to be in all year long. You're going to be logical, 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 logical. But then we have all of this going on where this is the plan that you need to make. And this is a little bit, it's more to do with work than family. More to do with purpose, ambition, and what's got you feeling driven than anything else. I don't know what it's about. Okay, let's see what's going on. Wow. I'm almost, as I'm shuffling these and bringing them out, it's almost like I'm feeling I need a third deck. So we will definitely clarify with the other one because I only have 2 of these. But it feels like you want to just take on more. It's, what have you been holding yourself back from? What have you been thinking about, but not had the balls to do, not really grab, but you're ready to grab now? This is the time. This is the time. This is like, definitely, you've got the world in your hands and you're going to be doing it step by step by step by step coming up. Okay, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Okay, I'm going to flip this down so you can kind of see. Woo, sorry, honey. There we go. All right, I think that will get it. And I'll flip this down so you can see it later also. You might get a better view on it if you go to the YouTube. All right, so right here we have this. This is the 7 of Wands, holding your boundaries, defending, defending, defending. And this one is almost like she's hurdling right over a fence or a high jump. It's like taking more than the leap of faith, which is the fool's leap, jumping over an old fence. Really, really huge, taking the leap of faith. This is June, July. July is full of perfect partnering, perfect pairing. You're going to have partners and pairs, friends, and relationships around you that are so well suited to you because you're playing the game differently. You're not just emotionally based. You're driving with more logic, more intention, more clarity towards your own ambitions. This is huge for you. It sets you up to bring yourself forward whole into various relationships, not just friendships, not just lovers, but whatever this is coming forward. You're partnering with yourself. You're realizing your emotions are meant to guide you, but they aren't going to drive the bus for you, and you're able to make things happen. Now, August, I love. The energy in August is that of the Magician. It's huge, huge, huge for you. Huge. All of the elements combining, and you see the lemniscate here. You see it. You see it on Strength. You see it on Temperance. You see it on the 2 of Coins, and you're seeing it on the Magician in this deck. This is where you're balancing. This is beyond the Temperance and finding your own formula. You've now learned how to do the trick, where to direct the vision, where to direct your attention, where to direct someone else's, how to allow traffic flow through. Air traffic control, air traffic control. I'm getting air traffic control, air traffic control, air traffic control. It's just, it's screwy. I don't usually get air traffic control, okay? But it is like the same, like direct, direct, direct. It's saying that you can direct the flow just as easy as air traffic control. The guy on the ground directs a plane. Things have landed in your world in such a big way. You are now directing the flow. As of August, you are directing the flow. You need to really take it seriously, what it is you want to do. Be very intentional about your desires. Very intentional about what you choose to create. You're clear. You're clear-headed, clear-minded. Not just emotionally driven. Not just, oh, I think. You are taking distinct action in small steps, in small ways, that is directing the flow of what is the next 7 years. 7 years? Why am I getting this? 7 years, 7 years. 7 years, huge, huge, happy. This is a huge chapter in your life, and it's happy, 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 happy. Everything is coming up abundantly because you are learning to honor your own magic within, direct your flow with clarity. This is something that you have spent a long time preparing the ground for, and it's growing, growing, growing right now. This is what the beginning. This, you're going to look back on this particular August and think, yeah, that was about then, and you won't know it. 7 years from now, you're going to look back and like, I remember that summer. My hell, it seemed like everything was happening then. That's what's going on. It's going to be a lot of speed. A lot of speed. The Eight of Swords is over here in the next year. There's the speed. You will feel it more distinctly here, but the decision's here. You're going to feel that's when it really started picking up. It was prior to this, okay? All right, September. We got the Page of Coins, the go be your own Batman. You're not the Robin, you're the Batman. You're the main character. This is your story, your life. You know what you need to do. This is September. You've been very clear about the magic, and this is what you do. This is to do with your choices, your path, and the way you want to walk. 5 of Swords coming up. This is a beautiful one. It shows that she understands that winning at all costs has been costly for her, and she won't repeat that lesson in such a ruthless way again. She won't let others be ruthless with her. She knows whether to walk off the field or to walk off the winner, and she'll do what it takes to do whatever it is. Now, this is October. November, this is tearing down the old and really letting it go. This is letting the shit falls where it falls. That's not the most graceful way of putting it, but it is. Letting the chips fall, letting it all come down. Let it crash down if it has to, because you're not building up something false anymore. You hold this sort of truth all year long, and you stand for self all year long, and you're taking the steps forward, and whatever was built on something that was false is no longer good enough. It's no longer satisfying. You will walk away and say, yeah, no. This is October, November. The tower, the old thing that was built, the old thing that was built, that was not meant to last, was never meant to last. It might teach you how to get good building skills. It might teach you discernment, but it was never meant to last. This is when life throws us a really big curveball. It's the plot twist, the oh shit, oh no, ah! That's this, the plot twist. This is what happens in November. In December, the Emperor, you are coming in and taking the lead for your own life in such a huge way. I love this for you. I love this. This is protect and provide for the realm. This is doing what you need to do for yourself in such a huge way. Starting from a different perspective, a different ground zero for you. What's coming up with that? What is the Emperor going to teach you? This is December's lesson. This feels like, yes, I would say December 14th through the rest of December, this lesson is abundantly clear to you. Yeah. Your hopes, your dreams, what you are wishing for, your ambitions, your desire, and how to follow your own true north is huge right here. Star card comes in. Emperor wants to take the lead in her own life. And this is where your true north, this is where you get your wish. This tower that happens in November helps you get crystalline clear about what it is you want to do moving forward. So where you have spent false energy, it's not that you've wasted it. It's just you no longer need to put it there. The plot twist says it no longer serves you to be in that particular place. And it could be even a little bit of relocation. Like planning to relocate in the coming months ahead. That's what I'm getting. I'm not sure why I'm getting that, but that is what I'm getting. It feels like you're planning a relocation of a thing. Whether it's a relocation of your heart, whether it's a literal change in geography, whether it's you're taking on a new adventure that's going to be in a different city or different place, I don't know. You'll know more then. This is your dream, your hopes, what it is, your star. Wheel of Fortune steps in January. It's like everything has lined up. Fate steps in January and says, hey, have you ever thought about going and doing this? Hey, have you ever thought of a trip to Italy? Have you ever thought of going to study this? This is the Wheel of Fortune stepping in plain as day in January saying, hey, you really ought to think of this. You really ought to try this. And the Wheel of Fortune is right there in January. And there's the new course is charted and underway. In February, you're going within. You almost think, well, should I really accept this offer? Let's get clear. This is a case of the chicken shits that creeps up on you. This is a case of being fearful, afraid, and navel-gazing, overthinking, feeling a little bit meh. Whatever it is that's meh, you need to get off your ass and do something a little bit different because it's not helping you to stay in the meh. Yeah, you have to move on, baby. If you don't move on, it's just going to get more painful. This is a mini of the Tower. That lesson will come through. It will be a little bit lesser. It'll be a little bit smaller feeling, but painful. You're like, it's too painful to stay. When your comfort zone gets too uncomfortable to stay in, too unbearable to stay in, you will shift in a major, major kind of way. When the cocoon feels too tight for the butterfly, they kick that fucker open and crack it, and then they start flying, don't they? This is what you're going to be figuring out in February. March, you have the 3 of coins. This is teamwork, benefactor, people seeing what it is that you want to bring forward, and readiness to go forward. Readiness, somebody sees what it is that you offer and wants to help you bring it forward. This is in March. April and May. April is when things speed up again. Now, I told you this energy was over here in August. In April, you'll really be doing it, throwing more and more out there. Look at this guy. He's like riding all of those rockets that are moving forward towards the future. Really, really powerful stuff for this one. Huge, powerful. And doing it well. Like, you know, when people are doing the skateboard on a rail, I don't know what they call that, parkour, whatever. They're doing the skateboard on the rail. They know how to ride the rails really well. This is really, really, you're traveling in ways that feel like a little bit, maybe you wouldn't have risked it a year ago, but now you're ready to do so. And you have the strength and you can do it really, really easily. You're balancing, figuring things out, moving forward. The 2, the 2, the 2. The Magician coming forward. Really, really ready to do this. You're not in lack. You're balancing, you're juggling, you're learning the skills, you're learning your core strength, anything else. Sword of Truth all the way through. All the way through and never far from you. This is something you will have next May. You'll recognize it. You'll recognize the Sword of Truth has carried you through all this time. You pierce the crown, move through the crown. This is beautiful energy coming through. This is huge for you. This is what's happening. Don't be afraid to move on. Your comfort zone will feel nice. It feels comfortable. All of us feel comfy under our blankets, and it's like warm and cozy. But we got to get out there and do things a little bit differently. And this is the time frame that's going on for you. This is what we're seeing happening for you. You really are taking ownership of your own destiny more and more and more. And then in January, fate steps in because there is a time and a readiness that will have happened by then. That's what I've got for you. That's complete. Holy cow. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Good luck with that, honey.